becomes the flame. Vodka 99% rise, Ichigo, ignite, Shinzaga strikes, Roderick burns bright, no realm hold on, no realm hold on, four hearts break the dark, and we fight on. Shinzagawa moves fast, blue spots on his skin. He rides the storm where the dead end begins. Roderick in the heat, red fist, red stare, fire on his breath like a bow in the air. They battle all grief, they battle all days. Every step forward, a new wound to face. Hear the hollow call, it knows our names. Every wound we carry becomes the flame. Vodka 99% rise, Ichigo, ignite, Shinzagawa strikes, Roderick burns bright, no realm hold on, no realm hold on, four hearts break the dark, and we fight on. When the floor falls out and the sky turns thin, we stand in the ruin and we go back in. Earth to the front, mind to the blade, spark to the vein, fire to the page. Vodka 99% rise, Ichigo, ignite, Shinzagawa strikes, Roderick burns bright, no realm hold on, no realm hold on, four hearts break the dark. Vodka 99% rise, Ichigo, ignite, Shinzagawa strikes, Roderick burns bright, no realm hold on, no realm hold on, four hearts break the dark, and we fight on. In the no realm gates, black stone, no sky, four shadows step in with scars in their eyes. Vodka 99% pushes earth from the ground, cracks split wide open when he plants it down. Ichigo goes still, mind sharp as glass, cuts through the fear with a psychic blast. Hear the hollow call, it knows our names. Every wound we carry becomes the flame. Vodka 99% rise, Ichigo, ignite, Shinzagawa strikes, Roderick burns bright, no realm hold on, no realm hold on, four hearts break the dark, and we fight on. Shinzagawa moves fast, blue spots on his skin. He rides the storm where the dead end begins. Roderick in the heat, red fist, red stare.
everyone to episode 2 of the Null Realm. Live and Learn is the name of our chapter. As you go. No, fuck this. I'm not giving you all the chance. I'm actually shit. Cut all the shit out. Alright, this week, Roderick, you're going to give me the rundown of last week, please. And then every week, it will be a new person. Because that's how I roll. Oh, shit. Oh.
It seems our DM has forgotten something.
Eventually.
So, how has everybody's weekend been?
Busy.
Fair enough, fair enough. Can you hang the camera down a wee bit more?
Smoke picked it last week. So, Roderick, your turn to pick red or blue or green this week.
Green.
Got that one. You guys got lucky this week.
Welcome to my world with that shit, mate.
That's
Use it
fine. I
wisely.
had chances to screw you over on last week, and I only used one.
Use it wisely, got that one.
I'm just proving that I'm a nicer DM than some people. I know you want to say something. Say it. Go on.
Let's just play
Oh, you had a mouthful. That's why you were pulling faces. Cool. Roderick, would you like to give us a recap, please?
Well, I'll give you as much of a recap as I can. We started off by introducing and meeting our 4 lovely heroes of the 4 districts. They went off on to a little adventure. They got transported into places that they weren't meant to be and ran into a bunch of demons. They then had to get pulled back out by Joku himself. And they then went off to with Broly for what was 2 years of training. Didn't seem like it.
Can you give me the name of the realm?
Not off the top of my head.
Titanus.
Look out.
Titanus was the name of the realm.
Did you actually remember that, or did you write that down?
I remember.
It should have all been written down.
I remembered it, but I do also have my
There's a reason why I didn't ask Smoke, because Smoke read like 12 pages for last week's session. So
You would have had to write everything down.
thank you. So carrying on, you have, as you're aware, time has gone by as you've been training. You feel yourselves getting stronger. but yet you've never been let out of Titanos. In the 2 years, all you have seen is your hut and the training arena. The hut to the training arena. To the hut to the training arena. Can anyone guess what happened next?
We went back to the hut.
With
There
the
we
rinse
go,
and repeat.
Damon. Well done, you.
Rinse
You went
and
straight to
repeat
the
day in,
hut.
day out. So, well, over the 2 years, obviously, as soon as I was kind of trying to stay away from everybody, but it's no, they have kind of grown on them, but the first thing it does kind of say to everybody is, do you ever think we'll get to explore the rest of this land? It is quite beautiful, don't you think?
You can't spoken.
You did.
That was just one morning through the 2 years that we at breakfast.
So you will find yourselves waking up nothing special about the morning. But when you wake up, who's the first? Because I guarantee you've all worked out some type of routine. You've all worked out certain things about people. Who's always been the first one to wake up in the morning?
Well, I'd be waking up with the birds because I'd be actually up in that one of the trees outside. So I would say I'd be the first one awake most mornings. That way, training myself. That way, training in secret with with my bandaged arm, but also that way try to make sure that I'm not getting caught by the others. So I'd be the first one to rise.
Who would be up next?
I can sleep through anything and anything, so I'm the last one.
I think Roderick would be the next one up. He usually likes to get up to the dawn light shining through the window, and he's about ready for his coffee. He's got to go to the metal pot and make the coffee. That's how he starts his day. Every day.
Did you go?
Normally I just get up and in the mornings, normally I'm sat for myself, just thinking.
So, what you notice, Roderick, is the fact that the table that has held every meal you have eaten from every morning, every lunch and every dinner is slightly bigger this morning, with a few extra pots of coffee. But individually, it's got all your favourite meals across the spread of the table. But not only the food that obviously you're all well aware you don't get to normally pick and choose, and to tell you the truth, some meals have been good, some meals have been bad, and you all have your favourite. But not only at your place setting, next to it is a beautiful ruby shimmering envelope, and there is one next to each of your place settings.
Side of the table. Seeing as I noticed the table is bigger.
No, is that a shimmering ruby envelope, did you say?
Yeah, next to your place setting. So Roderick being the first, Roderick opens his letter. He has a little chuckle to himself while sipping on his morning coffee. What do you do?
I'm finally wake up, go under the tree, and do a fucking whistle.
All that anyone can hear in the surrounding area sounds like a waterfall is going off in the nearby vicinity. It is just Zavala taking his morning wee.
So is that now finally kind of coming back, filling up some water for the well.
Okay.
Nodding at Zabola on the way back in.
Yeah, the kitty cat! I followed the kitty cat now.
You're still not getting to pet me.
I'm wondered.
Okay. How do you bring everyone else now that you've joined them?
Good morning.
Roderick tells you all that you all have mail.
Can I read?
Roderick tells us what?
You understand words, but you can't read.
Roderick
Can I
tells
give
us
it
what?
Kitty cat to read for me.
So Zavala picks up his envelope and walks towards Narashi, and with the envelope in his hand is just tapping it on your chest, just going, vodka, 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 vodka.
After 2 years, that's all he knows how to say.
I take the envelope, open it up. What does it say?
Congratulations on surviving your first lot of training, my little minions. Today your training with me ends, but your real training will begin. Please get dressed and head down to General Broly's quarters and wait. We will join you. With not so much love, well, none at all really, Yachiro. P.S. But still more love than that stupid goody two-shoes Princess Altamora.
I hold him back the letter. I hold him back the letter. Alright.
I look up from the letter and go, you sure we must really hate Princess Altara?
I don't know.
There's got to be some bad blood there somewhere.
I don't think it is as much as.
Ichigo said it first. Roll me a history check. I want 12 or higher.
You getting that one?
You failed.
As I says, I don't think it is.
While he's reading this, he literally turns and says to you, "Who's Yachiro again?"
Yachiro is Broly's right hand, I'm guessing, or lieutenant, or whatever it is. But I don't think it is as much as hate. I think it might be a bit of a rivalry or something.
I'll keep that in mind.
Zavala, roll me a history check, please.
That's how it's done, my friend.
So, Zavala knows the history, and upon hearing you lot talk about it, he raises his hand and just starts shouting, Zavala vodka! Zavala! A vodka 99! Ah! And then believes that you understand what he said and goes back to the table to start munching down on his breakfast.
Can I have the cake? I say thank you.
No.
Anybody else understand that? Oh, that just gibberish to me.
Like, for even like those are actually never normally confused, but even at that, he's standing there looking up, going, "What the fuck just happened?"
I understand vodka and 99.
That's about all I don't understood.
Ichigo just sits there like he understands and he's in the same boat as everyone else.
Quick question. What languages do Ichigo, Roderick, and Nozarashi have?
I have. Right, on you go. Did you go?
He said common, giant, and elf. Oh, orc.
I have Celestial, Common, Elvish, Leonin, Thieves' Cant, and Undercommon.
And Roderick?
I'm trying to find it.
It's underneath where your passive perception is. It'll tell you where your light armor, weapons, tools, languages.
Oh, okay. Let's. Languages. Comic, Draconic, Elvish, and Goblin.
Okay. So I'm actually gonna use my 1 point now because I can see this making the good content. Ichigo understands giant. Ichigo and Zavala are gonna have a Rocket and Groot kind of understanding.
I like where this is going. I like where this is
You
going.
understood every word Zavala has said since you have met each other.
And you never fucking spoke back, no? Cool.
Okay? So that's my one roll. So write that. You will need a note of that, everyone. That as of now, Zavala, the only person that can understand him is Ichigo.
Awesome. I'll put that on a thing, and then you can go back in there. You would understand. What? 99.
Mhm.
You get.
So are you going to share what he just told everyone else about what he knows of Ryuichiro and Princess Aton?
If it is happening.
So you don't. Okay. So, what are you going to do now?
What does it? What are you not sharing it? No.
Can I walk up to Ichigo, smack his head, and say, "What kind of 99?" And you spit out your food, and you tell him what I said.
Doesn't have to.
I wanna check that. I wanna see if I can.
Can I insight check Ichigo to see if he know to see if he did understand
Fucking idiot.
by like facial expressions and shit.
Yeah, let's go 13 or higher.
Insight check, insight. I know, man, I know fucking jack shit. I'm too stoned. Huh?
Fuck's sake. We need to work as a team, okay?
Is there anything else from any of you?
I guess you don't know what he is saying then, Ichigo? Your face said different.
Can I intimidate Ichigo to tell us what he said?
You can leave me? I feel. I already shot him in the foot. So.
Yeah.
And where?
Because it was on the telly.
That's fine.
Let's go investigation, actually.
Investigation?
And I want a 12, please.
Not one, though. Come on.
You had to pick one of the ones that didn't have a decent score.
Do you know what? Yes, yeah, right.
Fuck.
You lot are as thick as shit sat around this table, and I think Zabola is the smartest one out of all of you.
I don't know. I didn't even get to fucking try to roll for to see if I knew anything about the fucking the two of them. But hey, I'm dumb as fucking shit.
Talk about a shitty roll with a negative stat.
I'm looking at Roderick going.
You're both looking at each other going, huh? What were we talking about again?
Who are you?
But with that, all you hear is a very familiar voice that you have grown so used to, shouting at the top of her lungs inside your heart. What the hell is taking you meat sack so long?
This fucking guy within the speak.
Roderick's gonna come out. He's gonna say to Yuchiro, "We're trying to understand what Vodka is saying. It's not."
As I walk out, I go, "Oh, this is calling us meat like again."
I just look at her and go, "So, what is the deal between you and Princess Altara?"
There is no deal between me and Princess Altara. I'm
Your
just
note-
better.
Your note says different, so obviously there is some sort of history.
Would you like to be doing another 20 laps, or are we going to start listening?
Well, I'll do the 20 laps if you tell me the story.
I can do 40 for the full story.
And with that, Broly turns up just behind them. How goes, you younglings?
Alright, sir?
I don't need to keep telling you, Ichika. It's just Broly.
Apologies for it.
How about you, Roderick?
Goodness. Well, Broly enjoyed the 3 pots of coffee and the food on the.
So you ready for a little sparring session?
Yeah, you could say that I'm amped up for that.
Maybe we've got time before we go to see Commander. So after he hands out the request for a little sparring session, and you actually agreed, Broly takes you down to the training arena, which obviously you have grown so accustomed to.
The hell am I doing in this place?
What the other 3 of you going to do? Are you going to stand together and cheer on Roderick? Are you going to start up a little betting thing? What are you 3 doing?
I'm gonna go up to the boiler and just go whisper. Do you think this is a really good idea?
Well, he's the one that agreed to fight and made us watch. And as you understand me, I can speak to you.
As for you, Nuzwashi, all you hear is vodka, vodka, Savola. 99 Savola vodka.
I've got
He's
your
actually-
on this one. Sword already drawn. Well, non-existent sword already drawn.
Non-existent sword.
Yeah, no, he snapped his sword, and the last thing, he hasn't got a new one yet.
Oh,
So pretty much it's a
What?
claws.
you plan on fighting with your claws now, Zarashi?
Well, a sparring session is a sparring session. Why not?
Now, the 2 of us just look like he's standing on the back.
If you got like,
Yeah, mate. Just we be out of team.
So, you need a friend, do you, Roderick?
Well,
And we come in.
not necessarily, but he decided to show up anyway.
I am not going to sit out of a fight against you, Commander. It would be mad not to test your strength.
Okay. Let me. And with that, Broly says, let me make one call. And all you see is Broly take out his unpopped toe, which in his hands, as you're aware, is very small. To you, it's a normal sword. To him, it's a toothpick. But like always, you see him swish in some mesmerizing pattern, and all of a sudden this portal starts to open up, like you've seen before. But on the other side of the portal is a man that you recognize. You've only seen him once, and it was over 2 years ago. But there is no mistake in his face. And Broly calls through and says, hey, old friend, how about a hand with a little wink? You always disturb me in the worst possible timing, Brody. But hey, who am I to turn it down? And walking through the portal comes Boob. Another one of your little training stunts, Brody, I see. And Brody replies, no, I just wanted a sparring session against Roderick. But this little feisty one has kicked off again. I thought no one better to sort this one out than you, Boo. Any of you two have gold?
If I'm correct,
I think I do. Yeah, I've got 61.
64.
So your cheerer's going to walk round and she's going to say, she's going to put 40 gold on Broly and Boo.
I'm all in on Broly.
You betting Broly and Boo as well? Zavula?
Can I do 50-50? I'm a gambler as well. But then what? I will lose. So I will win. Fuck. But you can't kill him off, mate.
No, it'll be the first one to get knocked out.
Then yeah, my money's in as well.
On General Broly and... Wow. Wow.
In hearing the exchange outside of the
How much
Roderick
health are you on?
No, you should have all had long rest.
You should go just shout it out through the cave.
You should have all had in rest at the end of the last session.
150 health points.
Yeah, so Roderick's gonna turn around and look and, well, thanks for the confidence.
You should go just shout
Just turns
through.
back around to look at Broly.
So, I guess I need Roderick and Nazarashi to roll initiative.
21.
17. Guess it mattered if we rolled initiative anyway.
Broly.
Just finish.
Yeah, that's the whole point of this.
One.
Mm-hmm. Broly is going to come. It's 30 foot. And all you are going to see okay, who was Broly in the last one?
Why?
Because someone didn't give him a rest before he came to this fight.
That would have been.
I know who it was, so I was just asking.
Same as with this one, mate.
And with his tiny little zump up toes, you hear Broly shout, Bonkai. And with that, that Zompuk toe is now a massive fire axe, just burning flames. But it's not just the axe. Broly is on fire. And with that, Boo is going to come up behind Broly. And he is going to do the same. He takes out his quarterstaff and he shouts, Bonkai. And with his Bonkai, dark, dark thunderclouds roll over the whole arena, shooting lightning down, hitting the floor, hitting the ground of the arena, until one of them strikes Boots' quarterstaff. And with that, he looks like a Super Saiyan with the aura. And with that, he ends his turn. Come then, younglings. Nozarashi, over to you.
So what there? So how far are both of them from us? So what?
Broly is 35 foot away from you, and Boob is 40.
I'm going to rush up. My 35 movement right next to Broly. And I am going to, obviously, because I've not got any of my, I'm going to get my sword. I'm going to lash out with my claws for a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Hmm? There's a 21 hit.
Gotcha. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, roll damage.
Alright. Alright,
Yeah.
21.
Yeah. Roll damage.
One damage. That would be 3 damage.
And Brady is going to take a retaliation at you. And 15 to hit.
15 hits.
You will take 8 damage.
8 damage. Cool.
Anything else from you?
Um, mm, Right, I'm going to use my Daunting Roar as my bonus action. I need a wisdom saving throw from both Broly and Bib. Broly fails.
Theo,
I need one from Bib as well. Alright, Zoe. And Bib fails as well. So they're both frightened of me until my next turn. And that'll be me.
really can't be frightened.
Right, well, if Bib Bib's frightened of me until the end of my next turn. Means he can't attack me, and he has to move 10 feet away. Oh, if Brawler can be frightened and he's not affected by it, but if Bib can, then Bib.
Yeah, I'm just going through their stuff now to find out. Big's only got chart, so fuck all to do with things. So yeah, Broly's not. Fight. Got a colour for fighting? No, but I don't think we've picked a colour
We
for
did.
fighting.
In the one.
Okay, we'll go on that. Roderick.
Is Broly about 35 feet? 30 feet?
Yeah, he's 35 foot away from you.
Yep.
Alright, well, there's about 30 feet. And I'm gonna roll to hit. 15?
Miss.
Well, I guess there's nothing else I can do there. Swing and a miss with the longsword.
We'll say goodbye now.
Broly. this one, he's going to use his bonus action to rage, which turns what was already a flaming aura into an inferno. You both can feel this heat on the outside.
You see me go.
And with that, where the fuck did we put it?
In seeing this generate, Roderick is just standing still. He's like, what did I agree to?
You're melting.
I need a fuck.
The
So
dungeon.
I would like a wisdom saving throw of 18.
Oh,
Did you just say 18?
Smoke knows what's coming. Smoke knew that, but Smoke didn't care.
16. And
14.
Broly's Bonkai releases.
What fire damage am I taking?
That's no barbecue.
I don't think it matters the number of points of damage. I think it's just...
Nah, depending on his role here, it could end up bad. So, what's the damage?
We geek, have you ever?
36.
Okay, well, that was me wiped.
No, wait a minute. What is your hit points? Normal?
Doesn't matter.
No, Foxy, what's your hit points at maximum hangy?
11. It doesn't
Oh.
matter.
Oh, aye, Roderick's dead. Roderick's reroll, having to reroll a character.
Roderick isn't dead. Why wouldn't Roderick be dead? Shut up long enough and let me explain what's happening to fucking happen. You know. Roderick, you feel the burn. But somehow, it's like the fire is passing through you. It takes you a second to realize this. But somehow, you're absorbing this fire. And when Broly stares you dead in your eye, like you saw with him earlier, when he set off his Bonkai, you now have fire in your eyes. Can't see your pupils, can't see your iris. It is pure fire.
Is this what I'm seeing through my own eyes? Fire.
You're seeing this inferno hitting you. And like I said at the start, you're like, fuck. Until you're like, this isn't hurting me.
The hell's going on?
And maybe like Narashi just tried to say to you, You're actually looking at your own hands like, am I fucking dead? Fuck is... Until you feel the flames filling inside your hands, you feel the power of it absorbing into your cells. And with that, you turn to your right, and yet you see Nozarashi. My man's just about to become an hors d'oeuvre.
I want to go on, mate. I'm out.
Like he's just about to be some delicacy from some far part of the realm.
Is it?
You're smelling singeing cat hair right now.
And with seeing this, you shall know. And with all that power that you felt your body absorb, you exhale it. And like a sonic boom, Boob is thrown back. Broly is thrown back. And even Nozarashi is thrown back. But not only do your sonic boom send this, it puts out Broly's whole Bonkai. How would you like it? Oh, before we play out the scene, you can add 20 gold to your coffers, and you can add 20 gold to your coffers.
Really? Should we double the power?
Would you like exhaustion, or
Should we double the power?
should you just take your 20 gold? Now you guys can play out your scene.
So,
We're the only ones standing right this second, mate.
okay. So, has the fire died down?
Yes, your sonic boom literally reversed everything Broly had done.
Okay, well, first, I'm gonna go check on Nazarashi because I'm concerned for him.
Okay. You're out of combat, and there is no combat. You've got free reign.
I'm out cold, mate. That way, that fireball for that killed me, would it put me on death saves. I'm out.
No, you're not. Fucking. What's the point in listening to the words coming out of my mouth?
Basically,
You felt the burn. Yes, you would have died. It would have been enough to kill you. But the person that you had in the ring with you saved you.
first, everything that Broly did.
His sonic boom might have knocked you out. Yes, you came off of the walls pretty hard. Like I said, even Broly is on the floor right now.
Aye, so
After seeing
that like getting Hingy blasted back that way, like for the damage that Broly would done to me in that first one. Aye, getting that forced back. Aye, I would be on death saves. That's what I'm saying. Like with my hit points being, so was it, aye, I was out.
I still don't think you're.
Can I actually ask something? And I'm going to ask it above table because that's now going to annoy me. If I say something, can you keep questioning it even after I've said something? I'm just asking because you tried to kill you both off when I had this whole story part written. He saved you, extinguished all damage, and all you have done is been blown across the ring. You are unconscious. You are not on death saving throws.
That's what it does with the unconsciousness. It just puts you onto that. But that's what I'm saying. I was out.
Put yourself on 1 HP. No, that's 5. Right, so Zavala and Ichigo have come running over to Nuzarashi along with Roderick. Yachiru has gone to check on Boob and Broly.
Yeah, I'm right now trying to get Nazarashi off of the ground so that I can lay my hands on him to.
I'm sure you could have just laid your hands while he was laying on the ground, if I'm being honest. Like, your hands don't need to be up here to touch him, if I'm being honest. Like,
You'll stand
you
up.
could have just, like, you can kneel down, like, you can reach the ground. I'm just saying.
Well, I'm gonna get him up, and then I'm gonna lay my hands on him, and I'm gonna say, take 5 healing points off of that.
You're going to lay your hands on him.
I said I'm gonna get him up and then lay my hands on him.
Come on, brush yourself off. You're not even going to question what you just saw? Now, you guys have been training for 2 years. And
He's like unconscious. Well, we can ask questions later.
I've got a healing thing.
no. Roderick's already done.
Oh,
Okay, so Nazarashi, you're off of the ground now. So
No, he's still laying on the ground. You can't pick him up, do laying hands, because unless you've got the other 2 holding him up while you do it, he's just going to slump back to the floor. You can't do your spell and hold him up at the same time, I'm afraid. It's not going to work out well for you. So,
okay, well
so
then I'm going to reach down. I am going to touch him.
I saw that.
No, don't touch me there.
I feel like Roderick just wants to have some. Like,
I'm gonna pet kitty cat.
yeah, if anything, you've just made Zavala very jealous. For the last 2 years, he has been trying to pet this kitty cat, and yet, while it was unconscious, you quickly walked over and gave him a little stroke. Well, that's what Zavala saw. That's not what you did, obviously. You just placed your hand on him and brought him back to consciousness. But in Zavala's mind, you straight up petted this kitty cat like, who's a good kitty? He hates you.
Can I do the same? Why I've got one shot.
Okay, so as Zavala's eyes open, you've taken it upon yourself, because you've seen someone else do it, to place your hand to start stroking this. The only issue now is, Nozarashi's eyes have just opened. His whiskers literally picked up like Ultra Instinct, like, someone's touching me! And his eyes have just gone ping! Nozarashi, what is your response?
Well,
You can't really make out. All you see is literally, like this camera, this giant fucking hand. He's just not aggressively. It's just reaching out towards you. I'm
pretty
guessing
much
by now
roll.
there's no mistake in the hands.
His hand's getting swiped out of the way.
Yeah, he smacks your hand away. You do not get to stroke the kitty.
Maybe next.
He says, Zavala vodka 99.99, and Ichigo lets out a little giggle.
He said maybe next.
Well, he's still not going to tell us what he's talking about.
He just did. Listen. He said,
maybe next time.
What?
so out of, and it's not like under his breath, but he's not really thinking about the fact that none of you have really understood him. But out of nowhere, Ichigo says, he said maybe next time.
No, you can tell him there will be no touchy.
You understand? You just can't talk.
Yeah, but Nozarashi's head is so fucking far being in the room right now. He hasn't got the fact that you've understood him, but he's just told you to reply.
Okay, well then I'll walk over to the boiler and go, you said not touchy touch.
One day I get to do what I've done. Don't worry.
I go back over to Zorashi and go, he said one day he'll get to do what work.
I'll run his fingers through the
Because he's worth it. He said he's gonna make you into a L'Oreal advert. That's what he said.
got some bones.
The best of bud you can get. And with that, Broly comes across, along with Boob, who is slightly limping right now. And Broly puts his hand on Roderick's shoulder and says, I always knew it.
What did you always?
There's great things to come from you, my son. And with that, Broly claps his hands, and a long rest has taken over yours and Nozarashi's bodies. And Boob's, who is still like rubbing the back of his bald head and literally using the quarterstaff to lean on, like, why the fuck do I always agree to Broly's fucking antics?
I'm still sitting in the ground.
Boob walks around and Boob leans down and he puts his hand on your shoulder, Nozarashi. As you look up and you see his face looking down at you, you feel a spark. And not just in a theoretical way, but literally a spark, a jolt of energy enters your shoulder in exactly the same place that his hand is. And not only do you feel the regeneration that Broly just gave you, but you feel like you've just had adrenaline rushed into your whole system. And then he takes a step back. He then puts out his quarterstaff while holding one end for you to latch onto so he can pull you up. What do you do?
Oh, yeah, but
He just has cracking teeth, I think.
I look a bit. I look up. I think about reaching for it at first.
With what hand?
I think it, no, that's what I'm saying. I think about reaching for it, but as I go to it, I stop myself and pretty much just.
And within that motion, you lean forward onto your knee and you stand yourself up.
Mm-hmm.
Broly takes no heed over this. He doesn't think of it as any which way. He just places his quarterstaff back into the ground and remembers that he is over 200 years old and has a bad back. But Broly, and Broly's always happy. You've come to know this. The big jolly giant. My man could literally decimate a world just from sneezing or passing serious wind. But yet, you've never ever seen an angry. You've never heard him raise his voice other than to make a joke, to bellow in laughter. But for some reason, he is even more happier than usual. But he can't take his eyes off of Roderick. He is literally mesmerized by your presence at the minute.
Someone's pulling it out.
Because, like yourself, Broly doesn't understand what just happened either.
No, Roderick's just plain out. He knows it.
The only person, and the last person and the only person to put Broly on his ass was the previous commander, Vegeta. No one has ever put Broly on his ass. But you didn't just put him on his ass, you overpowered him. Boob is going to come round and tell Broly the commander isn't going to like it if you're late. You should know him by now. And he makes his own portal and he leaves. Broly, snapping out of his mesmerized look at Roderick, remembers what the whole heart of today was meant to be and starts actually fretting. Damn, we were meant to be going. To which then, Ichiro, as always, appears out of nowhere and says, I've got you, boss, and opens up the portal for you all to walk through. Do you all walk through? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And Nezarashi?
I do. I linger for a minute. Weighing thoughts. Going, why does everyone else feel like they are more family than I am? And then I follow through.
You follow through. You dirty bastard.
Oh my God.
And you find yourself in a place you all know too well. But once again, you haven't seen it in a couple of years. You find yourself in
Hut.
Go on, I'll give you some free reign for a second. So Roderick's just said that the palace is so much better than the hut.
Can't argue with you there.
Can I walk up there?
Anyone else? No. And with that, a voice beams out across the hall. And the commander says, finally, my children. Hope there was nothing bad on your travels, as it seems to have taken you a while to get here. To which Broly says, no, not at all. Nothing to worry about. Just overslept.
Which never happened.
Is that what
Does
you said?
Joku
That's what I thought.
Oh, so you only think that. Okay.
Yes. I wouldn't put it here, yeah, you're crazy.
You also noticed that Princess Altara and the girl you saved from 2 years ago is there as well. She's grown, just like all four of you have. Her hair that was so short and boyish, now nice and long black hair. But now she wears her mask, her skull mask. She doesn't wear it on her face now. She wears it on the side of her head as a decoration. I would like you all to roll me a perception check, and I want an 18 or higher.
Yeah, no, that's not.
Yep, that's fine. That's fine. I thought one of you were going to fucking do it then when I saw that line. You just notice her beauty. You're starting to now wonder, why did she keep that beautiful face behind the mask, the skull mask, the first time that you met? And with that, you will follow up behind.
Am I picking up on anything like power wise between anybody like that, with like differences in levels between the likes of us and Nell?
No, you do not sense anything but one thing. And it's not. Something's got your whiskers weakened. But the hair, it's not just your whiskers, the hair on the back of your neck. And it's not from the fight, it's not from the spark that you felt from Boob. But just this sense. And that sense gets to a point where it actually grooves up your whole stomach as a fellow Leonin steps forward into view of you. What do you do?
Who is this guy?
Joku replies to you, this is an old friend.
Friend of who?
Why does your scent seem so familiar?
You have a lot to learn, young one. Now might be a time where we give you four some freedom. For today, you will have access to the realm of the elemental, my realm. I would like to introduce you to someone I hold very dear. His name is Smoke. With that, Smoke steps forward. Smoke is from Earth like I am. You may feel a resemblance, Nezarashi.
Yes, there is something familiar about him. Well, a scent at least.
With time, all will be revealed. Now, Princess Atara has told me that Nell has been feeling lonely in the Silverwing Peaks. So I thought it best to invite her to come along with you boys as you go through the elemental realm. As you know, my realm holds all your districts, but I don't want you going into the districts because I cannot prove that they are safe. So you have access to my gardens, the royal marketplace, and my local watering hole. But I would like you to take Nell with you. Not so much Zavala and Roderick, but Ichigo and Nozarashi being closer to Princess Atara. Here's her whisper. I promise, if my daughter comes back with one scratch on her, Ichiro won't know what hit her. And with that, as if nothing was just said, the grace comes back over, the smile, and you just see Princess Atara glide as she then leaves the palace. Broly, kind of looking around to make sure no one else heard what was just said to him. And he's not even sure whether it was a threat or both. But he informs Joku that he would like to have a word with Joku.
Was that one of the moments with fucking I think non-bleach, what's her name? Unohana? All calm and that, then 2 seconds later it's just fucking me, and then back to as if
I
nothing
told you,
happened.
she won't pick up a blade. And if she ever does, you better fuck her. It's not against any of you. Yeah. And with that, Broly waits for Joku, and the commander turns to the rest of you and tells you that his loyal companion will escort you into the royal gardens area within sight the palace. There is marketplaces, as I said, there are homes, there are people, there is a tavern. And with that, you find yourself. Oh, no, actually, this is now up to you. Where are you all going to go?
Marketplace.
Do you have
I'll move some point.
Do you have gold?
Yes, I have 18
We
gold.
just won, thanks to you.
We've got money.
I would share some, but you know, I'm not sure how much. how the prices are in the.
Yeah, that's a good.
So I've got 2 votes for the marketplace. You've got the marketplace, you've got the streets, or you've got the tavern.
Well, we're a bit young to be going to a tavern.
No, you're all of 18, 19 years old. You were 16 when you came into the Hashira Royale. Years have gone by. You are now
two
Fair
years.
point.
Spending 2
you're
years training.
adolescents. You're still young. You still got that young heart, that young stupidity. But
Well, I'm going to hit.
that has happened. You learn quicker than normal that this shit is real. It's not a game. It's life and death. And the fact that, like the commander said to you all them years ago, their whole point was to kill off 30 children. Not go to the Hashira that have been slaughtering your demons for ages. No. Slaughter the 30 children.
The up and coming.
So therefore, that should tell you where. Yeah.
Well, I've noticed that I'm running out of some of the district smoke that I managed to get. So I need to go and get more, so I'll try and find some anywhere in the elemental realm, and then I'll just follow behind everybody else to wherever they're
Okay.
going.
So you find yourselves in a massive marketplace. Stretches down streets after streets after streets after street. There are stalls. There are so many different things that you could buy. Shiny things that you've seen from shining that have caught your eye from far away. Yeah, no. You're right, the bloody ball. Smoke turns to you and says to you, "This is the best part of the market. Here you will find anything you are looking for, from potions to the swordsmith. Bearing in mind that the swordsmiths here have been making the Zonpoktos for us for generations. You can buy clothes, you can get food, you can have snacks, and you can buy bulk alcohol."
Yeah, please.
I noticed that you don't have your own Zanpakuto.
What did you say?
When you say is Smoke's explaining about the Zanpakuto and that, I say to him, I noticed that you don't have your own.
He replies, he didn't come from this one.
But from what we understand, neither did Commander Joko.
But unlike myself, Commander Joku was chosen. But do not underestimate my ability. If you trust in the fact of the commander's power, and the commander holds me as his closest, he should tell you where I am.
I am off to get a new sword, and I will meet up with you all later as I wander off.
He points to the top right-hand corner of the marketplace and tells you you will find a man by the name of Gerald.
Gerald! Gerald!
And do not be alarmed, but he does do all of his greatest work with his twin brother Larry. And with that, Smoke walks off. And leaves you guys to free run.
How are we meant to go throughout a market and not have any gold to be able to go through the market? That makes no sense.
You should all have gold.
I have 81. I was going to say, when I was started, was everyone with some gold?
Yeah, you should all start.
I get 220. I've got 255.
Maybe you do. I don't.
You should still
It'll be taking a
I
bit.
have 23 gold
But
pieces
here-
on my inventory.
Just to translate.
tell me what you want, and I'll tell you in which direction that you going want to head.
Right. I'm going to quickly go and let my dogs out and shit. I will be back. As I say, I'm looking for.
Yeah, no, you got 10 minutes. It's 10 to, man. 10 minutes.
No worries.
Be right back and then carry on.
I'm not sure if I can afford it.
In the Null realm gates, black stone, no sky. Four shadows step in with scars in their eyes. Fucking 99% pushes earth from the ground. Cracks split wide open when he plants it down. Itchy go still, mind sharp as glass. Cut through the fear with a psychic blast. Hear the hollow call, it knows our names. Every wound we carry becomes a flame. Vodka 99% right. Ichigo, ignite. Shinzaga was right. Roderick burns bright. No realm, hold on. No realm, hold on. Four hearts break the dark, and we fight on. Shinzagawa moves fast. when the floor falls out and the sky turns thin, we stand in the ruin and we go back in. Earth to the front, mind to the blade, spark to the vein, fire to the page. Vodka 99% rise, Ichigo, ignite.
Welcome back, everyone. And we are free roaming through the marketplace. At the moment, Zarashi is with Gerald and Larry at the Swordsmith corner. Now is going to walk off, and she is going to stand at the perfume counters.
I asked the Voilar where he wants to go. To find a long range weapon. In one of his weapons.
Whatnot.
So with that, you are going to head up, and you are going to come to this little stand. And Roderick, where would be your first port of call in the marketplace?
That's a good question, because Roderick is kind of getting the feeling that Nell shouldn't be left around on her own, being within a distance that Roderick can keep in.
So Roderick, being the religious man that he is, takes his oath very seriously, not just as a guardian, but as a man. And he, without even really thinking too much about it, it comes natural to you. You just stick close to her. You don't interrupt her, you're not trying to get in her way, but you are just escorting her around and just kind of taking interest in what she's looking at, and also looking at all of these things that maybe you've never seen before, or how things might have changed because the last time that you saw any other realm, you were still being called kids, children. And even now, the way people are looking at you, they see your gi with Broly sigil on it. So it comes with a certain respect, we'll say. Not everyone's wanting to talk to you, not everyone thinks that you're amazing, but no one's starting any trouble. Everyone knows that you are there for the greater good. So Nell buys herself a couple of really sweet perfumes. She buys a couple of potions from the same person. And then she turns to Roderick and says, I guess you don't need potions, being who you are.
I do have certain abilities about me that allow me to rely on abilities rather than liquid.
Does it only work for you, or does it work for everyone?
Well, I am able to cast my abilities on others.
That's really cool. Do you need anything?
Maybe just some coffee.
Princess Altara told me about this really nice little cafe just over the way.
Well, shall we make our way there?
And with that, she turns and says, "My name is Aria Neliel. I don't think we've been formally introduced."
No, I do not believe we have. My name is Fredegar Roderick.
And with that, she shows you down to the tents in which the cafe. Ichigo and Zavala, you have found your way to a fellow wood elf. Not from your district, but he knows of your family. And to him, he kneeled as you entered his tent.
I tell the fellow wood elf to stand up and do not kneel to me.
But you are the last son. Master Komodo. Komodo. What's the name?
Still, do not kneel. I'm not worthy of it yet.
I look at him and say, what the fuck's going on?
I turn to the voider and go, I'll let you in on it later.
Can I pick up that?
Yeah, you help him back up to his feet. Like, you think that he's, like, maybe hurt, and you're like, oh, vodka. And you just pat him down, like, no.
Right.
What can I do for you, the last son?
Well, my friend here wants a long-range weapon. Do you have any?
Of course. We but make the best elvish weapons.
But then would you like to show us around, please?
Here are two of my finest dual blades. They can be thrown, they can be used in melee, light as anything, and they return. Would you like these?
What price are we talking?
700 gold.
I don't think we can afford that. I apologize.
I see. Young ones still, I get it. We be thinking about maybe a bow?
I asked the boiler if he would like a bow.
I don't have to collect that. What other?
Give me a strength check.
Minus 3. Nothing.
This elf, knowing that you are noble to him, says, "I've got just the thing." And he goes behind his store and he pulls out this hand carved wooden box. And it is a thing of beauty. And as he opens it, you see a handmade bow. The string made of something that is half real and what looks half magical, like it's a unicorn. And the wood, the finest wood from elvish wood. He hands it to Zavala, and with Zavala's strength, he puts out his hand and grabs it, and it snaps in two in his hand. And you see this elf scream, "Get out! Don't you ever come back!" and literally kicks you out of his tent.
What, both of them?
Both of you.
Oh,
To put it into context, you probably just, if you thought the blades were expensive, this was 3 times.
oh. So
This was like 2,000 worth of gold, and he snapped it picking it up.
so much strength for having on this. So, is there any other stores that do really?
Now, over to Nozrashi, who has found his way to Gerald and Larry. But as he's walked through the entrance of their tent, actually, before he's even walked through the entrance of their tent, he's heard a sound that is all too familiar to him. Bickering. Shouting amongst themselves, "No! You do it this way! Ah, you fucking great elf! Do it this way! Don't you call me an elf, you great scump!" And it is just going back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. And yet no work is being done. So Nozarashi is actually what the hell they are doing. Because the fire isn't lit behind them and no work is being done. Take it away, Nozarashi.
That's the. Is that enter? Here we go. Spot go and give it. Is that enter? A knock on the door. A knock. And go. Are yous opened?
What do you, I mean, welcome, sir, welcome. Welcome to Gerald and Larry's Swordsmith. How can we help you?
Well, I am looking for something to replace this with.
That's seen better days.
You can say that again.
What were you doing? Beating Broly's calf with it?
Not Broly's calf, but yes, it was to do with his training.
Do you know how many Zanpakutos we've had to make?
I do not, but I know that you are the best.
Oh, shucks. Did you hear that, Larry? We're the best. Who said that anyway?
That is someone that I only met today. His name is Smoke.
Smoke.
He looks like me,
If I fucking do something.
but he looks like me, but darker.
Sorry, what were you saying? I was smoking.
The person that told me his name was Smoke. He looks like me, but a bit darker.
It's not a good idea.
Okay, Smoke.
I was
Did it?
I would
Okay.
actually be looking for some of that if you have any to sell.
Larry, get the blinds. We only got the highest tiefling herb around here, son.
And how much would that set me back?
Well, that depends on what you're looking for. Like, and we need to make this quick, because we've got a lot of swords to be making today, sir.
Well, if you want to, if you are meant to be a swordsmith and not a drugstore, then I would have that forge lit behind you.
If you could keep your mouth shut and not raise your voice any louder. But I'll do you a super deal for 40 gold. I
And
promise you won't come back here for at least 6 months.
I will take that deal, but I also need a sword.
Ah, sword, yes.
I need a fine
Right. So,
fine.
what type of sword are we talking about? A short sword, long sword, training sword, what?
Well, I am looking for some sort of katana.
Oh, katana. They're very rare in these parts.
Yes, so I have heard. But if anything, these would be the parts to get them in, no?
Through the tent door behind you, Smoke walks in. Gerald, Larry, I see you've met the young one. And straight away you see their faces change. This one? Young one? As Gerald gives you a little wink, knowing damn well that you're a little druggy. Ah, yes, yeah. We've met the young one, obviously. We totally knew who this was, didn't we, Larry? Larry? Oh, fucking, he's gone again. So if this is one of the young ones, where's the others?
The others didn't break their swords like I did.
Yeah, but you're all meant to come and see us to get yours on pup toes.
Well, I am first here. I had to replace my sword, so that is why I came. Just so happens that you had some of that tiefling herb that I was looking for, so a win's a win.
Smoke hears you say that, and Smoke even turns to you and gives you a little nod of approval.
The only thing that got me through the last 2 years. But yes, about that katana. Have you got one? And it was actually him that recommended that I come and see you.
Smoke tells you he will pay for your new training sword.
You do not have to. I have the cash here.
He tells you it's already done. Very simply, very calmly. No trying to egg it on and make the most of it. Just naturally say it. Done.
I own all the 40 gold anyway that I owe for all stuff.
And with that, Roderick and Nell walk through the tent door as well. Roderick holding what looks like a gallon of coffee, and Nell with this little petite carry cup of tea. That to Nozarashi's nose, he can smell the chamomile and peppermint coming off of it.
I take a step outside the tent because the smell gets to me.
Smoke comes out and says, "Where are the other two?"
Before I walked in, I think I heard some commotion down that way.
you to join us.
Yeah.
We see a very sharpish walk coming from Ichigo while constantly looking over his shoulder as if he was checking to make sure he wasn't being followed. To then be followed by the great size of Zavala, who isn't doing the same and is actually, whereas everyone else stops, he keeps walking because he is following a butterfly.
Is everything is everything okay with you, Elf? You seem very on edge.
Well, let's just say the boiler broke something. Maybe didn't happen like anything.
Z, Z, okay then, I'm guessing he's not coming
And
with
like
us.
that, no, like that, he walks past you again, still following the same butterfly. But Smoke now says, now you're all here. You will all go into Gerald and Larry's, and you are going to undergo some type of size up. And it is the way that Gerald and Larry have made Zanpakuto's generation. What you will see on the inside of their tent is actually pictures. And you notice that these pictures aren't all in colour. Some of them are in black and white. They are celestials. They have lived for ages and an age and an age. There's a reason that they are the best. It's because they are the only ones that can make your weapons strong enough to withstand your Shikai and your Bonkai. Okay? And he is going to tell you that every single one of you will have to do this for them to be able to make your weapon. Gerald comes out and shouts over, "Hey, who's up?" And as he shouts that, Zavala walks past and straight into the tent, still following the same butterfly. While you're in there, Larry sees what you are doing, quickly grabs this little jar and catches this butterfly and uses it to bring you over and sit you down in this corner. He then holds out a crystal. The crystal is in your hand for maybe 30 seconds. And out of this crystal comes greens. Okay? I need you to remember that.
Ring.
Larry releases the butterfly and Zavala walks out of the tent. To which then Gerald comes back out and asks, who is next?
I'll go now.
Smoke doesn't need to go next.
Oh fuck, that's the wrong character that I moved. I meant to say I would. I actually habit of having two fucking Leonins on the table, right? And the two of them are my characters, for fuck's sake.
Ichigo walks in. Gerald tells you to sit in the corner. Larry comes over, places the same gem in your hand. Purples spark out. To you, you already know this purple all too well. From a power you released when you were younger. And with that, they remove the crystal and you leave. Who is next?
Oh, well.
Nozarashi, you enter. Gerald says to you, please sit on this chair. He doesn't send you over to the pillows because he doesn't want your claws to ruin any of the fabric. And Larry comes over and puts the crystal into your hand. Or paw, sorry. At first, nothing happens. And nothing happens. And nothing happens. This has now got Gerald and Larry dumbfounded. They're now literally between them holding an end of a crystal each while looking at it, trying to think that if looking at it, it's going to solve every problem that they could possibly think of. And in the end, they chuck it. But you catch it in your opposite hand. And as it connects to this hand, yellow sparks shoot out across the tent. Bright sparks. You drop the crystal and you leave. Roderick enters, and Roderick is sent over to the cushioned little corner. Larry's trying to throw a few more pillows in there because he didn't realise how big and heavy you were. And he puts the crystal into your hand. And your hand it's not your hand, the crystal inside your hand sets ablaze. Like you're managing to hold this fire in your hand. And as you clench your hand shut, you extinguish the flame, and yet never once did you feel the heat or feel a burn. And then you place the crystal back into Larry's hand. And then you take your leave. You see Nelliel step up to the front. And as she pulls the tent curtain back, she starts. And without a word, none of you hear it but Zavala. Zavala hears say, I can't do this. And she just walks away. flies, and Smoke then comes up and he says, I don't know what that was about, but you've now all been tested, and now Gerald and Larry will be able to create the Zumpug toes that you will wield. But until then, Gerald comes out and he hands Smoke an object in cloth, to which then he walks around the corner. He taps Nozarashi on his shoulder and he says, as promised, a new training weapon. And slides the 40 gold back in. Checking. My sleight of hand versus Nozarashi's perception.
Nine.
You don't notice it, but Smoke manages to slide the 40 gold back into your pocket, so you can add that 40 back to your gold. Oh shit, no, that's you. Smoke then comes back around and says, who fancies a drink?
Vodka.
What happens now? That's the one question that you have at the moment.
Don't know. Any of you know where she is?
No, she seems to be missing, and Roderick is actually concerned.
I think it is best that we go and find her. If what Princess Otara says, that if anything comes of her, then I don't think it is just going to be Broly Tattoo Syndrome. I think we best go find her.
I agree. Roderick then asked one here. Next to the coffee shop.
No.
Everyone roll a perception check. I want 10 or better.
21.
Hitch goes, I'm surprised you can fucking see your nose.
20.
And that's why she got that for me.
20.
So, Zavala and Roderick both notice Nell is sat up on the statue. Very similar how to you first saw her while in the Ashura Royale room.
What is she
But in
doing
the
over
middle of
there?
this marketplace is a beautiful sculpture of Zakora, Commander Joku's dragon. And Nell is just sat where the neck arches up towards the head, and she's just sat watching everyone. Take it away. Bearing in mind only 2 of you have seen it.
upon seeing her, can I tell this guy that she's over there? And tell the others, because the others don't understand.
So, Roderick, you hear Zavola just start shouting and pointing. Zavola vodka! Vodka 99! 99%!
Oh,
Just so you know, he said Nell's over there. Don't know if you caught that or not.
I think I figured that out by him pointing over in that direction. I think I'm gonna make my way towards the statue.
Okay.
And I'll be right with you.
I'm too busy making a smoke.
I make my way to the statue, and I yell to Nell, because I can now physically see her.
Smoke instantly smells as soon as the bag is opened and joins Nozarashi.
And I said, no.
And all of a sudden, for the first time, Zavola doesn't want to pet the kitty cat, but he is now intently looking in and smelling your bag.
Give me back.
I just.
I can help you roll if he's got no arms. Of course. We can work as a team.
I take a paper of my own and then I just torn the papers out. Don't think I'm rolling for you.
Do you teach Zavola a new word?
I try to teach him papers. And hand them.
Not work?
No papers.
No.
We?
Next object?
As I'm making the smoke, making my own smoke, that way I'm grinding it up and I put a bit onto my paw and go, tiefling herb.
Zavola, for another time, turns around and he doesn't repeat his name, but says, puff puff.
That is good enough, yes. That will do.
Meanwhile, Roderick is over here at the statue. He's trying to get Nell's attention.
How do you get Nell's attention? She's wearing a mask now, so she's not wearing it as a decoration like she was when she turned up.
And don't be throwing stones at her.
No, I think all I'm going to do is I'm going to put myself in her line of sight.
She's like 15 foot above you.
Okay, well then I need to move back further so she can see me.
Climb onto the statue.
All Nell sees is this giant paladin in armor shaking and rattling like a fucking one-man band in the middle of this marketplace, throwing his arms around.
Hey, you guys.
Hey, you guys! Roll me an athletics check, and I want a 10 or higher.
Easy. I've got 5 pounds.
Did you say athletics check?
22.
22.
And with that, Ichigo jumps up onto the back of Zakura and is now face to face with me.
After if he's alright. Alright, she's gonna run away then.
She tells you she doesn't want to talk about it.
And I respect that and
Which means something happened. colours.
Anyone else?
I'll climb up. Seeing that Hingy, she's covered her face, and obviously I can kind of relate to that. I keep half Hingy, half myself covered. Climb up, at way to I smoke hanging out my mouth. I smoke in the ear. I got up. I offer her one and go. You don't have to hide. I know everything seems bleak just now, but I'm sure it will get better for you. But you have to remove the mask. You do not need it.
She tells you that you don't know anything.
I may not know anything, but I feel what you are going through.
None of you can see or hear what's just about to happen. Smoke, roll a persuasion, please.
Eh,
She needs more convincing. What do you know about needing to hide your face?
If you tell me why you hide your face, I'll tell you why I hide my arm. As obviously you can see.
Nell raises the mask on her face. What was that beautiful face that you saw at the palace? You see 3 claw marks going down her face. Fully scarred. And has literally left her nearly blind in one eye. And she puts the mask back down. No word said. Jumps down and simply says, I need a fucking drink. Don't tell Princess Altara I said that.
Well, you drink, I smoke. But before you go, as well, it's slightly tied at the bottom, unwrap a bit of it in under the cloak. That way that I kind of got, that way show a bit of the birthmark and wrap it back up. Now I agree, let's go for that drink.
Tavern. Sort
Wow, this is a nice album.
Hmm?
This is a nice album.
Oh, fucking trauma. Trauma. I remember this map from my very, very first game of D&D. This is the tavern I started in. This is the tavern that gave me the fear of fucking beholders.
So you arrive at Commander's favourite tavern pub, and it just so happens to be called the Commander and Dragon. Don't want you to pay much attention to what they are, just they are there.
As we're getting to the bar,
Well, you got to come through the front door first.
where is the where is the front door? Alright, is that the front door there? I'm guessing.
I would have thought it was.
I just seen I seen a door up here, so that's what I thought.
What's on it?
So as we're going up, I just turn to everybody and go, "What is everyone having then? First one will be on me. May as well get to know yous all."
With that, Smoke opens the door and stands with the door open, allowing you all to walk through.
Go straight to the bar and just go, six rounds of your finest. No, six of your finest.
And Nell
That's what we want.
finds her way to stand next to you. Hearing the noise come through, Princess Altara comes out, sees Nell, runs straight over, notices that she's wearing her mask, and literally, it's like a blizzard just came into the room. Your backs feel this cold.
Nothing has happened, but everything is fine.
She knows that you can feel her there. And like it just said, he just said and whispered to all of you, don't turn around. But Altara knows that you are all just being ignorant and literally says, which one of you is the reason she has to cover her face?
None of us
Just as Nell tries to stand up for you and tells Altara that it wasn't your doing. It was her own choice. She says, we don't have time for this. We don't need to be here. And she takes Nell and leaves. To which then the bartender has thrown out the drinks onto the bar for you. And after that, he sees you and he actually just leaves the bottle afterwards because he knows that Princess Altara isn't one to mess with. And you probably will need the rest of this bottle.
I just look at him and go, how much?
He tells you. He charges you 3 gold for each drink, but leaves you the bottle for free.
So 18 gold.
360, 12 gold.
Masarashi, we might need a second bottle.
Maybe a four.
Well, I'm buying this one. You can buy the next.
I'll buy the third.
Yuichiro walks over, laughing, grinning. Wow. And I thought I got under her skin. Way to go, guys. I taught you well.
We
Can I
actually didn't do anything.
because remember me and
You may as well have her drink.
Oh, and there was me thinking that you didn't care, Nezarashi.
Don't think I will be like this all the time. As I walk away with my drink in hand.
I move to the other end of the bar, and I'm sitting at the other end of the bar, kind of looking at Yuichiro like, I don't know if there's something underlying.
And she goes and sits next to the fireplace. Now, you will all have time to the next 10 minutes to role play within this pub with all the characters that are present.
Boiler. What's that? You want another drink?
Me, well, I'll let that to roleplay first.
Let's take that one. What you mean with the characters that are birds and that are birds and
That's the one.
No, just random people.
Well, if nobody's doing anything now, I'm going to wander up to the fireplace and give a nod to Lieutenant Nezikov and Yuichiro and go and ask again to Yuichiro, so what is the deal with you and Princess Otara? Is it some sort of competitive rivalry, or do you just hate each other?
Yuichiro is now starting to get angry at the amount of times that you're asking her, and you even now are starting to see her little head go red. Like she is really starting to get pissed off with you asking. But at the same time, Nezuko stands up, chuckling, because she finds this hilarious. And literally, after you said about it being a rivalry, she just whispers in your ear, if only if it was something like that. It's a lot more pettier than that. And she takes her leave and goes and joins the side room. Anyone else?
I'm going to move away from the bar, and I see Broly.
Broly tells you to come in, come in. How was your day? How was your day, my boy?
The day was good. I spent the day roaming around the marketplace, and I was very, to my belief that I needed to stick with the female of the group and make sure that no trouble came of her.
Oh, you must be talking about now. Yeah, we overheard Princess Altaria. Trust me, she gets like that. It's just her way of showing that she cares somewhere deep down
Far, far away.
in a land that didn't exist. But believe me, her love is the only reason we're all still alive.
Well, I can promise you this, Broly. Whatever happened, it was not of our doing.
I don't think it had to be anything of your doing. Altara is very protective. Joku then sees you and says he's heard from Gerald and Larry and hears that Broly might have a protege on his hands.
I'm not sure what you mean, Joke.
Great things are to come from you, my boy. Just always remember to let your emotions flow through. And with that, he leans over. He bids farewell to Nezuko. He then shakes Broly's hand. And then says to you, I will be seeing you soon. As he steps out, Joku jumps over into the pit, and with a flash, Joku then comes flying out of the pit, attached to Sakura, who had clearly been in the pit, eating something at the bottom of it. And they fly up. Is there anything else?
I'm just gonna go see what Robert's doing. I'm on board. The voice is annoying.
Are you having a good time there, Ishiko?
Yeah. The voice is just like, he's a drunken mess. What's up, what's up, what's up?
99, 99.
See, you hear
At this moment in time, all that you can hear from that side room now is Zavala singing. Yes, it's his own name. Zavala, Zavala, vodka 99. Zavala, Zavala, vodka 99. And yet the whole bar is fucking clapping along to this giant because they're either as pissed as he is or are not pissed enough and are actually scared that if they don't clap, he might kill them.
I turn around and just say to Roderick, maybe the boiler should have been unbarred.
Is he saying his own name, or is he actually singing something?
This way he's so drunk I can't even tell.
So there is a limit to what Ichigo can understand.
Maybe we should limit Zawala's alcohol intake so that you can understand him.
And with that, you hear Nezuko tell Brody that maybe it's about time to get his troop home. And with that, Brody tells you two to follow. Walks down to Zavala. Smoke comes over. Brody then says, damn, how high are you? And he goes, hi, How are you?
I am very high.
As Smoke then walks over to the bar to proceed ordering a drink.
I know I don't ask much and I don't really speak much. General Broly, but may I stay here for a little while and speak to Master Smoke?
You can. I will leave your churro here to be your ride home.
I think that might be a bad idea.
Well, it's the only one I've got. And with that, he literally says to you, what's the worst that can happen? Literally, as he takes everyone out.
No,
So,
What are you still doing? What are you still doing in Youngblood?
I have many questions.
Don't we all?
I have never, in my life, or what I know of my life, came across another one of my species. But as you have heard me say, I am sure that there is something about you that is familiar.
He just gives you the simple words of, like it was meant to click every cog in your brain. We're not just the same species. And as he says that, he slides a shot of the strongest spirit in the pub down just across to you and tells you this might be a good start.
What?
Drink.
As I'm about to drink, I say, what do you mean by we are not just the same species as a down the shot?
And as you put all the glass down from your lips, you notice Smoke's already pouring the next one and is telling you, drink. Now this goes on for like 20 minutes.
So you're not going to tell me then, no?
I just thought you needed a drink. Bearing in mind now, Smoke is not just high as a kite, he's now feeling the effects of the alcohol finally kicking in too.
So am I at this point probably. Well, if you're not going to tell me, then I may as well find my ride home.
I didn't say that I wouldn't tell you. But I didn't say that I would tell you.
Well,
Was it the other way around?
too many riddles. I am too drunk for this.
But all I know is that you and me, we are the same.
I chuckle as I walk off to find Yuichiro
But
drunkenly.
as Smoke puts his paws together, it actually makes him off balance, and he falls sideways off the stool. All you hear as you walk away going, "Great chat. I'm okay." And then he passes out.
Uh, well, Yuichiro, I think it is time for me to go home.
You've actually awoken her now because she waited that long for you. She was literally like, "Time to call this." Like, oh, it's only been half an hour. Wow, that felt a lot longer. Right. Can I go home to bed now, please?
Sleeping on the job, Yuichiro. That's some lieutenant
Job?
are.
What job? I've only got one job, and it's something to do with keeping you fucktards alive. Something like that, I think.
Yes, and
Right.
I may be drunk, but you were sleeping on the job, no?
Maybe. But you're the only one here, and technically you just found me, so my job was complete.
Don't worry, your secret is safe with me. Now, let's go home.
And with that, she brings you all back. Ichigo will currently be in bed. And Zavala is sleeping, looking up at the stars. Roderick is down the table.
As I'm walking into my tree, say, Yuichiro, thank you for taking me home, and don't worry, I will be asking you again tomorrow why you and Altara do not like each other. As I stumble sideways.
And as you stumble, you're just about to fall. But just to prove that she's getting pissed off and is deadly accurate but doesn't actually want to hurt you, she throws this hand axe and embeds so fucking deep into the heart, but it also catches your arm as you're just about to fall. And this axe is literally there, and your arm just lands, and now you're just leaning up against this hut. By the axe, literally the axe is the only thing that's now stopping you from falling. And with that, she literally just smirks at you and walks off.
And I pass it.
Are any of you awake, and do any of you hear the noise or the fucking hand axe coming off of the
Apparently I'm awake because I'm at the table. I'm just sitting here drinking coffee, like always.
I'm just chilling in there.
What time? Jesus. No wonder you fucking not sleep.
Has it happened near me? Did I hear it? I did hear it.
You're
I've been chilling. It happened.
Okay, so you're passed out. You think everything that just happened, your eyes were actually open. You heard them come back, you watched the whole scene, you had a little chuckle in your head, but this whole time you actually thought this was all a dream. You were dreaming about the kitty cat now. The only issue is when you wake up in the morning, the kitty cat's still going to be attached to the hut. But okay, Ichigo.
I'm awake, I hear the noise, but I'm not bothered by it.
You don't get up, don't bother. Cool. And Roderick, bearing in mind you see the tip of the hand axe coming through your side of the wall.
So is Kitty Cat like knocked out?
So as he was falling, she's lobbed the axe. He is literally fell on the axe, and now he's just hooked up against the wall by the axe. He's literally just, yeah, he's drunk, he's high, fucked, gone. You're asleep. Stupid.
Wait, you said that it's in the wall beside me? What, did it come through the window?
No,
No,
so
it would be
it will be here.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Uh,
where the axe is
I-
holding up him, but the tip of it is embedded next to the window.
Oh, brother, what has Zarashi done now? I'm going outside. I'm. Do I need perception,
And
investigation?
you
What do I
get
do here?
outside, you turn, and you realise that it's not just any random axe. It is Yuchiru's hand axe. But it's the fact that the hand axe is keeping Nozarashi up perfectly. It's not embedded in him, but the way he is leaning on it, it was thrown with such precision, it's actually kept him upright instead of him now laying in the floor in the down.
I see Yoshiro has needed to secure this one again. This isn't the first time I've seen this, and this is what I'm saying to myself.
Okay.
When will he ever learn to roll his intake?
Do you help him? Bearing in mind he's passed out.
Well, that depends. Can I easily grab the axe and take him into where he belongs?
It is literally keeping him upright. You can literally just get Nozarashi's arm, put him over your shoulder, and just take him inside. The axe will still be embedded in the wall.
Oh, okay, so the axe is just holding him up. The axe
just
hasn't pierced
holding him.
his clothing or anything of that. Okay.
No.
If it's easier, there's a double bed right near you, next to me. Put him in my
Just put the King Cat at the end of Zaborna's bed.
Yes, please.
So Roderick is he's gonna grab Nazarashi. Nazarashi's going right to his bed. And
Do you light the fire for him? Knowing that Nozarashi every night has had his fire. It's why he put his bed there from the very first night.
yeah, I suppose that I'm thoughtful, because I care for everybody, and I light the fire.
Nice.
The fire is lit. And just before I go back to my table where I was trying to finish coffee, as I do every evening, I check on the others
Okay.
to make sure that they.
How do you perceive Roderick coming to check on you?
I ask him why he's still awake.
I get very little sleep.
Too much coffee.
And that's when I go, is it because of how much coffee you drink?
No, coffee really doesn't bother me. It's just thinking of the events throughout the day and what we've been through for the past 2 years.
I can't argue with that. That's what I'm still up to.
Are you going to tell him about your incident you just had?
Oh,
How
yeah.
one of your companions?
Ichigo. I found Nazarashi hung up on the outside wall with Yuchiro's axe again.
Again, that furball really doesn't know how to get himself. He really knows how to get himself into trouble.
You're telling me this is like the 6th time in the past 2 weeks?
In the past 2 weeks, I didn't know it was that. It was like over the last 2 weeks.
Well, we're starting to find out Nozarashi's got a bit of an issue.
Okay.
There's no therapy in the Null realm, I'm just letting you know.
I didn't know it was like Roderick.
I will once again talk to Nazarashi in the morning about what happened. Not that it will come of any good, because it just seems like a repeating pattern.
Yep, it really does. No matter what you say to him, he does it again.
Alright, so if you all want to get a long rest, now would be the time that you all need to start tucking yourselves in. But
Yep.
obviously, Roderick, before you take yourself to bed, you're going to finish your duty.
Spoil it.
You find Zavala, and all you hear is a snoring. Vodka, ka, 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 ka. Vodka, ka, 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 ka.
I
But
sit here.
literally turn your back thinking that's kind of cute and awfully fucking scary all in one go. But as you turn around, out of nowhere he shuts. And it scares the shit out of you.
What?
You're full on sleep. But
What did he say?
You just take yourself to bed before it gets any weirder. You know you've seen it all.
Nope. Yeah, I finished my coffee and yeah.
You've had Nosarashi, then you've had your first literal amicable conversation with Ichigo to then be scared the shit out of, but be mesmerized by a Goliath snoring. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our episode for tonight. Thank you everyone for playing. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you everyone for watching. To Mrs. Smoke and Bubba Smoke, thank you for watching as well. Hopefully my amazing soothing voice sent you straight to sleep. I doubt it, because my story's amazing. You're now asking Mum, next! What happened next? But hopefully everyone, including you guys, have enjoyed a little bit of freedom tonight and got to know each other a little bit better. And we'll go again next week. Anyone else? So actually I'll just say goodbye from me and let everyone else say their little part.
Thank you for hosting the game again. Really fun episode.
Mate, you can't keep saying thank you to me for like the next fucking 50 something weeks. Like, if that's gonna get annoying.
It's going to happen, mate. So we fucking deal with it. But aye. Thanks for all you guys as well for.
I bet there is actually 1 week I'm not going to get a thank you, and I know exactly the week. I'm going to be like, where's the thank you? She'll be like,
If it's the week that I'm thinking of, that week we're all going to tell you to fuck off.
Aye. But aye. As I say, thank you, Clown, for hosting the game. And a thank you to all yous for the interactions that way, and to the chats. Appreciate yous coming in on both the Kick, the YouTube on my side, and the Kick in whatever Foxy is streaming on as well. Bye, much love and good night from me.
Thank you for
Good night from me as well to the YouTube and everybody, and on my side as well. Make sure you guys do stick around because I will be raiding out on Kick. Thank you to the new person who came in on Twitch to watch our episode. Seems like you really took a liking to what we were doing, and there's much more to really come from this particular campaign that we've got ourselves into. So make sure you tune in, whether it be every week or whether it be every other week. We may take a break here and there.
yeah, ever get bored? It's all on the YouTube for the new follower. Feel free to go and binge watch it, because that's how Fox found us. He binge watched the whole of the Chronicles, and now he is a part of the Null.
But believe it or not, I actually posted this week's video into my Twitch chat for them. so that they could go over to the YouTube and check it out.
And
So-
right now you've got around 6 to 7 hours worth of content and campaign to watch. And we will try our best to be back every single week. So from me and the DM Clown, one love.
Much love from me.
Good night from me.
Me?
And good night from me.
Peace out, family.
Is it Sunday yet?